Israel's Ministry of Diaspora Affairs and Combating Antisemitism held its second annual international conference on combating anti-Semitism in Jerusalem. It brought together world leaders, commentators, and experts from around the world. Minister of Diaspora Affairs Amichai Chikli explained the agenda of the conference.
This conference seeks to banish political correctness and to mobilize all essential forces in the ideological and physical fight against the modern heirs of the Nazis. This is not merely the fight of the Jewish people, it is the fight of the free world against the imperialism and tyranny of fanatic Islamism, and its attempt to buy off influence and decision makers worldwide. We will not be silenced in the face of these atrocities, and we will not allow Islamo-Nazism to achieve its goal. Never again must be more than words, and let it be our action, and let it be now.
Two of the speakers addressed the worst anti-Semitic attack since October 7th, the attack on a Jewish celebration of Hanukkah on Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia in December. Rabbi Yehoram Ullman came with a heavy heart and a sober message.
I stand here as a man who has buried loved ones. For us, anti-Semitism is not a theory. It is not a policy debate. It is not a headline. It is an empty seat at the Shabbat table. It is a voice that will never be heard again.
Scott Morrison, former Australian Prime Minister, followed Rabbi Ullman's remarks.
The place to which Jewish people once fled has become a place many Jewish Australians now fear. We are a nation that has broken its promise to them. A promise of safety and freedom from persecution and fear. The late Lord Rabbi Jonathan Sacks warned that when anti-Semitism becomes violent, it represents the first and clearest sign of a civilization in crisis, and that the hate that begins with the Jews does not end with the Jews.
Filmmaker and author Dinesh D'Souza brought a spiritual perspective.
I think that the secular understanding of anti-Semitism, which is rooted in things like envy toward the Jews as a very successful group, that gives a partial explanation for anti-Semitism, but I think very inadequate. You need to add the spiritual dimension to get a fuller understanding of the depth of evil that we're dealing with.